Hello, z tej strony Naiken. Jesteśmy w tej dzielnicy, w której mamy ten, ale przed tym tutaj jest jakiś gość. Mówi, żeby mu pomóc. I tutaj jest też kryjówka, ale też nie wiem, nie mam pojęcia, gdzie ona jest. Może jakby się... O, tutaj. Tutaj jest. Ale ładna.
Yes, Jonathan? Spending next summer in France? Absolutely. Why not?
Moja matka. Chodźmy je podpierdolmy wszystko.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Oj, oj, oj.
Do you need...
I'm all...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dobra, tam damy sobie spokój z tą matką. Ale no... Tak chyba niewiele już ogarnia. Tutaj nie ma niczego fajnego. Stary list. Avery Cork. Pewnie lokaj jakiś. Tak, okej. Ale co by się nim przejmować? Nie, ten to ja nie chcę. Idziemy ogarnąć sobie tego gościa. Co? No był... tutaj. On się nie da dojść, więc może z tej strony jakoś.
How dare you interfere with my hunt?
Śmieciu. Śmieciu! Mówić o trudno. Ale pewnie jak go zabijemy, to odblokuje się ten gość na kanał. Oni musieli się odblokować akurat.
You London vampires are so weak!
Serio? Nie to. Ej, jeszcze nie mogę z tej mocy korzystać. A, ja go mogę parować. Dziesięć poziomów różnicy, a my w sumie mamy... O ty chuju. Co mu to nie, tak nie za bardzo robi. Dobra, chyba damy sobie spokój, bo on jest za silny na mnie. Jak na razie. Znaczy, muszę mieć po prostu inną broń, no. A dobra, ja jeszcze raz spróbujemy.
You London vampires are so weak.
To już kurwa było nie fair. Ani nigdy ze stamina się nie ten... Nie kończy się nigdy stamina, no. Idziemy do tego klubu i ten...
Cross the leash, boys.
Kurwa! Kurwa, to miała być trójka, a nie czwórka.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Support the equality between men.
Good evening.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Co?
Wait, no. Why do you think I...
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent
Ahoy!
econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. Do you need...
I am fine.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these last few nights.
Dobra, nie będzie to oznaczone. To jest gość w sklepie.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome.
I may have a look at your goods.
Chyba jeszcze jeden mi by potrzebny, żeby ulepszyć to. Chyba dobra. Zdrowy jest. Tej gościu, kim ty jesteś?
May I have your...
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard.
Śmierć też.
In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Do you need...
It's a little late for visit.
W środku na migrenę akurat, no tego nie mam.
You need...
To boast is only the first step.
Dobra, idziemy już tutaj. To jest tutaj przedtem? Nie za bardzo. Klub Ascalon.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Wyspałbyś się... Masz oczy czerwone. O chuj. Coś... Już chyba był
There has been
atak.
quite a battle here.
Welcome to the Ascalon.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
A! Historia miejsca klubu. Okej. Dobra, idziemy na górę. Co takiego? Porządny sztylet. Absorpcja krwi. O, ciekawe. Chyba nie po tej stronie jestem. Co powinienem być? Tutaj ten. Tutaj jeszcze. Podainka. Tutaj? Tutaj.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Okay.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Co takiego słyszałeś?
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Nie mówmy
She
jemu.
has proved to be helpful on many
Nie
occasions.
mówmy jego prawdę.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease
no
to
tak,
threaten
no,
the prominent
widziałem
heads of
przecież, no.
Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only
Chciałbym
reason
lepiej
you
pana
asked me?
poznać.
Well,
Ten, zabij mi szczury w
I also
piwnicy.
wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
Zawiąże się z
What does it
członkowskim.
mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
Okej.
What is the Ascalon
cel?
Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Scals. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
No był orkiem, czyli nie był inteligentny.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous.
Odetniemy panu palec.
It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members,
muszka mi
dear
tutaj lata.
friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
A co ma z niby zrobić, no? Ma sobie dziabnąć w palec? A, tak. Jezu, w nadgarstku.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Ale to pojebane.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End.
Jeszcze raz mam z nim
And I
porozmawiać?
spotted 2 foreign Ekons. This
No
is
to gadamy
That
jeszcze
went
raz.
well, did it
We
not?
shall chase these intruders.
It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Bearer.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Okej,
You were
śledzi mnie.
spying on me.
Pan?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
No, w sumie.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scals.
Scals are hostile vectors of contagion, that is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Scals who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens. But they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
What is this new malevolence? Scals have been spotted everywhere in London. We are losing this fight.
No dobra. To starym mogę porozmawiać,
Good
tak.
evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece, figuratively?
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing...
No, raczej nie jest wampirem.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
I to jest ten wynalazca, czy coś takiego?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
No co, to nie przemieni się?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
What can you tell me about...
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson?
Kurde,
I
przecież
am
już...
a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you in what effect...
What do you know?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Would you help them?
Oj, przeklikałem.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it.
A,
I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A
we need to
formidable,
build a wall.
unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
Complete isolation has proven effective throughout history, but the death toll has always been a high one.
I am glad you
Ale niech
understand
to
the
biedni
concept
to
of
fundują. No.
necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the pre-wen end their hunt.
A co mam zrobić? Wypytę autochtonów. Okej. Pianinko. Tutaj już byłem, tam jest zamknięte, ale po drugiej stronie jeszcze nie byłem. I tutaj jest otwarte. Ale tutaj jakbym wychodził i to z drugiej strony. Takie ładowanko jest. O no.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Oj, nie chciałem wchodzić do kanałów. To chyba są kanały. Tak, kanały portowe. No nic, wychodzimy. I tutaj to się raczej pożegnam z wami. W następnym odcinku się popytamy. Może pomiędzy odcinkami spróbuję zabić tego gościa. Tego wampira. Co tam był przy tym zadaniu ocel wycieńczonego gościa. No i no, gadam z nimi, to nagram. Także do zobaczenia i cześć.